Today on the Stay at Home Chef, I'm showing you how to make homemade pita bread. Homemade pita bread is super easy to make. It just requires a little planning ahead. To start, you'll want to add 1 tablespoon of instant or active dry yeast to a large mixing bowl or the bowl of a stand mixer. To that, you'll add in 1/4 teaspoon of sugar and 2½ cups of warm water. Then we're gonna add in 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and what we're doing here is forming a sponge that's gonna sit for 10 minutes. So we'll mix it just real quick, just until things are moistened. Let this mixture sit just like this for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, add in 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1½ teaspoons of salt, and then we'll add in the rest of our flour. You're gonna use somewhere about 6 cups total of all-purpose flour, give or take just a little bit. So start with less, you can always add more. The dough should clean the sides of the bowl and be soft and tacky, but not sticky enough that it sticks to your hands. It is perfect. I like to pull it out of the mixer and just check, make sure that there's no weird spots where things didn't quite get mixed in. Pour another tablespoon of olive oil into the bottom of a bowl. Place your dough in and roll it around so the entire outside gets coated with the olive oil. Then we'll cover it with a towel and let it rise until it's double in size, which will take about 2 hours. After 2 hours, get a baking stone preheating in your oven to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. If you don't have a baking stone, just pop in a little baking sheet. After 2 hours, your dough should be nicely risen. We're gonna divide this into 8 to 10 pieces. You could even go as far as 12 pieces if you want a little bit smaller of pitas. So I'm just dividing my dough up and then roll each piece into a nice little ball. I just place my hand in a cupping motion and use the palm of my hand to roll it against a clean countertop. Once you've rolled them all, just leave these on the counter to rise. You'll want to let them rise for about 20 minutes, which gives your oven plenty of time to preheat. When you're ready to bake, you'll want to roll these out into an 8-inch circle. You'll see that leaves them nice and thin. Then, working 2 at a time, we're gonna bake these on our preheated baking stone. Place each of them directly on the baking stone. Be careful so you don't burn yourself. And then, we'll just let these bake. These only take about 3 to 5 minutes to bake, so keep a close eye on them. You'll see that just after a minute or 2, they'll start to puff up and brown. Then we're gonna slide these out and you'll see that they're a little bit browned on top, and remove them immediately to a plate. Then they'll start to deflate, and what I like to do to keep them soft and pliable is to wrap them in a clean towel. This is the towel I used for rising, and then slide that into a plastic bag. Now, I don't seal it up or anything, I just leave it sitting just like that. All that's left to do is simply repeat this baking process with all of your remaining dough. Thanks for watching. You can find the full written recipe in the video description. Be sure to subscribe, like, and follow, and check out the rest of my videos, where you can find hundreds of restaurant quality recipes you can easily make at home. See you later.